Welcome back to our Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel series, where we spin a wheel and whatever it lands on is how we have to do the entire heist. From the entry vehicle to how we get into the compound, to what weapon we have to use, to where we have to get our secondary loot, everything is decided by the wheel. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing our Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel here again today. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into the wheel spins. All right, guys, so our first wheel here today is going to be our entry vehicle. How are we getting into the compound? Is it going to be the Vellum, Annihilator, Patrol Boat, Longfin, Kasaka, or Alchemist? Last week we got the Vellum and it was brutal. So let's just go ahead and spin it and see what we can get. What do I want? Always the Longfin. I feel like the Longfin's just the meta. Oh no. Oh no. Last week I said, please don't give me the Longfin, and it gave me the Vellum. And now they've given us the Patrol Boat. Oh no, I said, please don't give me the Patrol Boat, and it gave me the Vellum. We got the patrol boats. We have two stinkers in a row. The patrol boat sucks because it's so slow and pointless. But anyway, let's move on. All right, guys, next up, we have the weapon. So is it going to be the Conspirator, Crackshot, Saboteur, Marksman, Minigun, or Aggressor? I added the Minigun because it could just spice things up a little bit. But either way, it'll be a disaster if we get the Minigun, but it'll be funny for you. And you guys like to see me suffer. So what is it going to be? I hope it's the Aggressor or the Marksman. You know, I'm not going to hate on the Saboteur. We don't get this very often, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take that. All right, next up, we've got our entry point. So we're coming in with the patrol boat. Do we need to come in, though, to enter the island? The airstrip, West Beach, Main Dock, or North Dock? Honestly, Main Dock would be the easiest. Airstrip wouldn't be bad, but it would take forever to get there. You know what? This one, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Main Dock is the one I bloody wanted, man. I was trying to keep quiet because I'm like, whenever I say something, I feel like the game just, or the wheel knows. Reverse psychology on the wheel. Psychology? Psychology. All right, next up, we have the compound entry. So how are we getting into El Rubio's compound? We have the main gate, drainage tunnel, north wall, south wall, north wall, or south, oh, sorry, north wall, south wall, north gate, south gate. So depending on what this is, we may need to get a grappling hook. We may need to get some codes by killing some guards. What would I like? Drainage. Easiest. Oh my god. So if you don't know why this is an oh my god one, is because the next wheel is going to decide our fate here. The main gate, we have two options. We can either come through the main gate with a disguise and it'll all be hunky-dory, or we have to blow up the main gate, which is going to trigger the alarm immediately, and it's going to be a disaster. So let's spin our next wheel of disguise or no disguise. All right, guys. Here it is. Obviously, I want disguise. I don't know why one of them there has no disguise on it. That's weird. If it lands on that, we'll spin it again. I doubt it's going to land on that one. But anyway, disguise or no disguise. Let's spin this wheel. Please be disguised. Please be disguised. I'm not even going to look at it. You guys know what it is. I'm going to wait. Okay. What is it? Yes. Oh my god. Here's the thing, right? I say that this is good. It could be more difficult because with no disguise, blowing up the front gate, we just need to go there and blow up the front gate. Doing it with a disguise, it is going to make it so we don't trigger the alarm, but we're going to have to find the truck to be able to go through the front door, and that could be anywhere. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. This is a unique one. We haven't done this in a while. All right, so we have a few more wheels left here to do, but this one is going to be our escape. So how are we escaping the compound? How are we escaping to finish off this heist? Is it going to be the airstrip, main dock, north dock, Kasaka, or bottom map? Now, if it lands on Kasaka, we actually can't do that, because in order to escape with the Kasaka, you need to enter with the Kasaka, and we're entering with the patrol boat. So if we get Kasaka, we'll spin again. But let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Bottom map. Obviously, bottom map is what I want here. It is the fastest, easiest way to do it. Main dock I'll take. We're coming in the main dock. We're escaping the main dock. That's fine. That's fine. All right, next up, we've got where do we need to get our secondary loot from? So we're just going to go to wherever this is. Now, if they don't have any loot in this location, we can then move around and try and find some. But where do we need to initially go to get our loot? Obviously, main dock is what I want. We're coming in the main dock. We're leaving the main dock. That would make the most sense. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, wait. That was so close to North Dock and mid-map. I still think that says mid-map, man. Zoom in on that. Is that really North bloody Dock? I was hoping it was mid-map because that's right next to the main dock. But we need to go to the North Dock for secondary loot, which sucks. We're going to have to do that before, I would say. Oh, this is going to suck. It was going so well. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and then we're just going to jump straight into it. I thought this was going to be... It seemed like it was an easy one at the start there. And now, with the whole North Dock thing, that's put a wrench into our plans. But anyway, it'll be seconds for you, about 30 minutes for me. Let's do it. All right, guys, and just like that, we are back, and it is all set up and ready to go. Listen, I'm excited for this one because it's a little bit different. We're coming in with the truck, which I haven't done in a while. So I will say, I know there is not a disguise at the main dock. So we have to go there with the patrol boat. But as soon as we get there, we're going to be flipping it around and heading onto the airstrip because I know there's a disguise there. So that is the plan anyway. And I think from there on out, it should actually be easy. So anyway, patrol boat, and then infiltration is the main dock. Compound entry point is the drainage, but we're going in the front gate, don't forget. Escape point is also the main dock, and time of day is going to be daytime, and then our weapon of choice was the saboteur. So this should be, if my brain is calculating everything correctly, fairly easy. We are going to have to take a few people out here at the beginning, but other than that, it should be fairly simple. So let's just jump straight into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? This strategy may actually benefit me. Because like I say, this patrol boat is a stinker. It is so bloody slow that maybe going into the main dock here and then switching vehicle. Why did it just completely stop moving there? And then completely stop moving. What am I trying? If we go to the main dock, we should be able to grab another boat and take that boat to the airstrip. We could drive... Well, we can't drive this because the wheel says we have to come in at the main dock here. Did I say North Dock? I'm sorry, man. So I set this thing up, like I say. It was just a few minutes ago for you, but it is the next day for me. It's the next morning because I did finish setting it up pretty late and I didn't want to jump into it right away. So here we are. So the plan of action is to come in here. We can't get loot from here anyway, so there's no point in me knocking about here. We're going to come in here and steal a boat. That is literally my plan of action, because that means we've technically come in right here, and I don't care about this bloody boat, man. We've technically come in at the main dock. Now I need to steal a boat. Now the thing is, do I take out this guard that's hanging out right there in front of me to steal a boat? Or do I wait for him to turn around now and start walking away and then go in and steal the boat? That way we leave no casualties and we don't have to worry about being caught or about anyone seeing his body. Even though I don't think anyone is going to see his body. No one's going to see his body right there at the end of the dock, right? No one's going to see his body at the end of the dock. We made a decision. We made a decision. All right, we should be able to just come straight in here now, grab this boat without anyone seeing us. I do obviously have to make sure that that guard that's looking in the water doesn't see us sweep past him. He didn't see me, right? Good. I had to pay attention there that we didn't cross his path of vision. All right, so from here on out, what the plan of action is, like I say, is we're going to go here. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're going to go to the airstrip. Still want to try and get the elite challenge, but we're going to go to the airstrip, get a disguise. And one thing I did notice is the truck that we need is actually at the main dock as well. So I don't need to go looking for it. It would have been easier, obviously, if it was right here. But we're not going to have to go looking for it too far because I know where the location is. And we don't need this boat either. So let's go ahead and beach this thing. All right, but what I do need is the disguise, which is up on the balcony right over here. Now, we technically don't need to go on the balcony for it. We don't need to go on the balcony. You know what? I always get scared taking this guard out. I always get scared taking him out because there has been in the past a time. All right, we need to take out this camera immediately. Immediately before it turns. Oh my god. We got it. Okay, I don't even want to look and see what loot is. Okay, if there's a disguise on the top here like there is, you can actually just come down here. Ooh. You can see we can come right here and grab the disguise. The game just kind of glitches out. It's actually right above us. Okay, one thing I need to make sure is sometimes a car comes down here and turns around, and when it does, it could see that body. But we're going to hope that's not going to happen. All right, we've got our disguise on now. We are absolutely laughing. I wish there was a motorcycle. There is a motorcycle back on the other side, I think, but it's fine. We'll take this car. Now, like I say, sometimes a car comes down here, and when it does a U-turn, it actually can see up there. So I'm just going to have to hope that that doesn't happen. Now, the guards are always different depending on your entry point. It isn't dependent on... It's just random throughout... If you do the same... Like, if you come in with a Vellum every single time, the guards are going to be in the same place every single time, right? But if you come in with the Vellum, and then you come in with, like, the Alchemist, and then you come in with something... Like, every time you choose a different vehicle, it'll change. This truck, by the way, absolutely bloody rapid. This thing is so much faster than the SUV right there, than the little Jeep. Why have I never paid attention to that before? This thing is bloody rapid. All right, so we have to go back to the North Dock to get our loot. I'm not going to do it right now. I could do it right now, and it may have made sense. It's too late now. We've already driven past it. I could have done it right now, but we're not. We're going to do it in the escape, because if I do trigger the alarm now, getting loot, that means the whole thing is going to be difficult. Here's the truck. But if I trigger the alarm afterwards, at least it's just the end. We're going to have the alarm triggered. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is the truck. If you don't know this strategy, you need a disguise, and then you need this truck, and you can drive straight in the front door. Now, this truck could either be here, where it just was parked. It could be at the airstrip near where I got my disguise from just then. It could be in the mid-map, kind of parked underneath. Or it could be driving around. And obviously the driving around one's the most frustrating if you're trying to find it. Because it could be not anywhere, but it could be anywhere on its little loop. And you got to just wait for it. So yeah, this one, not too bad. At least we knew where it was here at the main dock. Oh, I've just remembered. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. So, the reason I'm saying I'm an idiot is because I'm just now realizing the North Dock isn't our escape point. That is where we need to get our secondary loot. All right, let's honk our horn. That is where we need to get our secondary loot. I was thinking, oh, when we escape, we'll just escape. We'll go to the North Dock, grab our loot, and leave. But no, I actually... Oh, my God. I should have grabbed the loot before, because now we're going to have El Rubio looking for us at the end. So basically what's going to happen here is once we've escaped the compound, we need to go up to the North Dock just to get loot and then come all the way back down to the main dock to escape. So I 100% should have grabbed our secondary loot right now. I should have grabbed it right now. That is very frustrating. Okay, we're inside. I've got to wait. I could run and jump over that wall right now, but we're going to wait. We're not going to... I've always say, let's take our time. Let's not panic. Let's not overreact. We're going to chill here. We're going to wait for this guard. There he goes. He's just turned. There's no point rushing. I mean, even though the elite challenge for this, if we manage to get it, it's going to be tight because I have to go to the bloody North Dock to get secondary loot because I'm an idiot and didn't get it right now. It's okay. It's happened now. We've made the decision. We're just gonna have to go up there. It sucks. I should have got it first, but it's fine. It's totally fine. We've got a disguise. That makes this game, as you guys know, so much easier. It's like a bloody... It's so OP. It's like a cheat code, I'm telling you. All right, how much are we gonna get? That's a stinker, man. That's an absolute bloody stinker. Could have done with more than that, but it's fine. All right, well, as always, you guys already know how to do this part. So I'm going to fast forward through this because it takes a little bit of time. But either way, we all know how to do it at this point. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're in. We've got the... we need to get the safe code number here. So I'm going to be quiet because I got to pay attention here because my memory is awful. All right, 745561. 74, 55, 61. 74, 55, 61. 74, 55, 61. 55, 61. 55, 61. 61. All right, here we go. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Bob is your uncle. All right, there we go. We got it. 809. This is a stinker, isn't it? This is a stinker. Does anyone remember the good old days when KO used to pay you like a ton of money? I do. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here. We don't need to hang about. We've got our disguise on. We do need to pay attention, though. We don't want to get seen by these guards still. Even though their cones are blue, they are still red in my heart. All right. I need to wait for that guard to turn around. Or we're going to have to wait for the jug. I think I can make this run. I'm going to do it. 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 All right. Over this wall. The jug is about to turn. Oh, my God. All right. It's okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. Let's just get up this wall. We're chilling. All right. And we are out of here. Okay. Now we need to go to the North Dock. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Here's why it's not easy. El Rubio's going to start knocking about in his little helicopter. We can't kill anyone because I don't want El Rubio to see them with his little helicopter. So we're going to try to not kill anyone, but also hope that El Rubio doesn't see us, right? We don't want him to see us. Because El Rubio technically has like a red cone, right? If he sees us, that's it. But I am feeling confident. So far, so good. Okay, North Dock, secondary loot. If there's... The worst case scenario here is that the North Dock doesn't have any loot. Like, it could either have no loot, it could have a couple stacks, it could have just some cash. If that's the case, we do still have our trip to the main dock to escape. So that's a positive. But all in all, it's a stinker because we're having to go up to the North Dock. And I want to get the Elite Challenge, as always. But this is taking time. I don't know how long we've been. I don't know how long we've been doing this for. It always feels like it's been 5 minutes. But that's because time goes by fast when you're having fun, and I'm having a bloody great time. Listen, I'm sure you guys are fuming, though. You guys love it when everything goes wrong. But I hate the bushes in Cayo Perico. I hate them. That's just wasted us some bloody time. Imagine if that guard in the tower would have seen me just then. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if he would have seen me because I was in his cone of vision for too long because I fell off my motorcycle. I would have been fuming. All right, so we're going to park our motorcycle in here because we're going to have to take everything. We are going to have to take everything. All right, this guard's coming through. We're going to take him out. We're going to wait for him to get in here, though. And what I'm going to do now, put our gun away, because even if they see you, even if you got a disguise, if you got a gun out, you can still trigger the alarm. I just want to see what's inside of here, because this could have some better loot. Nothing. And I think that's cash. I think we're kind of screwed here, to be honest with you, boys and girls. I think we're kind of screwed here a little bit, but it's okay. Oh, I'm glad they have their attack boats mobilized. That's what I was hoping for. All right, what have we got? Grass cash, and then we have more cash, I think it was. We may have to pick up a little something at the whatchamacallit, at the main dock, but we're just going to grab as much as we can. We're just going to grab as much as we can and get out of here, man. This one's not bad. Like, if you compare this to last week's, if you saw last week's Spin the Wheel, I feel like from start to finish, that thing was a disaster, man. From start to finish, that thing was a disaster. This one, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm not worried about it too much. I may wait for El Rubio to leave. Look at him. There's a little helicopter coming over here. I may wait for him to do a little comb over. All right, he's leaving. He's leaving. All right, so now what I need to do is... I don't technically need to do this, but I'm going to do this. Because I'm going to take out him. Just because I don't want him to hear me looting. And I'm going to take out him. I hope El Rubio doesn't decide to come back over this way. Because if he does, he's going to see those bodies and we're screwed. But it's okay. At this point, like I say, I'm feeling fairly confident. Let's put our gun away. Grab some of this. Oh, get back on our motorcycle and get out of here. El Rubio could see a body at this point. He probably does. I think he's going to fly back over here. We are going to have to grab something from the main dock. I just don't... Let us get out of the north dock before he comes over. I think he's actually gone on his break. I think he's gone on it. Oh, no, he's still there. I was going to say, his helicopter's not showing up. Sometimes he does leave after a while. He gets a little bored. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Did they change the motorcycles? Why do I feel like I've never paid attention to the motorcycle? He's found a body. How has a body been found? It must have been something there at the north dock, at the main dock. Something must have happened at the north dock. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have killed that guy on the dock. I have a feeling it's got to be something to do with that. It's got to be something to do with that. Oh my god. Get this. Health and ammo. Snacks. Ah. We've gone and messed it up, boys and girls. It's okay. It's okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. We're taking both of you guys out because we don't like you. All right. More snacks. More snacks. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Can you turn around and shoot him and stop getting on your little tippy toes, my guy? Why are you walking around on your bloody tiptoes, my guy? Why is he like, oh, there's someone shooting at you? We just jumped off a motorcycle, someone's just like, and you're just like, all right, let's grab this. Let's grab this and get out of here. What do we got? It's 2 stacks. Just grab and go. I'm not in the mood to sit here and try and go looking around to see what else is here and what's better and what's worse. Okay, we're gonna get our bloody loot. We've got about 13,000 people outside here that are looking at us. All right, we're gonna run for it. Is what we're gonna do. All right, there's a guy here. Okay, eat some snacks. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Where's this guy then? All right, more snacks, please. Oh, I was going to say, is there not a boat here? All right, come on, get on your boat. All right, health and armor, snacks. We're done. We're done for. I mean, in a good way. We're done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Listen, guys. It could have been worse. We're not even going to use our snacks now. I think we are good. Look at that sunset. Driving off into the sunset right here. It could have been worse. Arguably, the reason we triggered the alarm, they found a body. But El Rubio, I know he didn't find a body, man. There was no bodies near him. So I assume it was a car, probably, that saw the body of the second person that we killed. The second person we killed right in front of where we got the loot the second time. I think a car must have drove around and saw that body. Or someone walked past or something. I don't think it was the one at the dock, but it could have been. Either way, I feel good. We're good. We made it out. We made it out alive. Did we get the elite challenge, though? Because even though we triggered the alarm, we didn't trigger it until after we left the compound. So we could still get it. But I don't know how long this took. I feel like having to go up and then down, and like we did a lot there. We came in at the main dock, went up to the airstrip, got a disguise, then drove all the way to the main dock, and then had to drive back to the north dock, back to the main dock. I don't think we got the elite challenge. No. I mean, we failed. We didn't even make $1 million. It's okay. It's okay. I feel good. I feel good. It was to me, it wasn't, we didn't get the elite, so in my opinion, that's a kind of a fail, because I always try to get the elite challenges on these. But it was a win, because we managed to do it, and we didn't die, and we got out of there with all of our limbs. So, ladies and gentlemen, happy Saturday, or Sunday. Not sure when I'm posting this video, but I hope you guys are enjoying the Spin the Wheel. As always, if you have any suggestions of things you would like me to put on the wheel for future ones, leave it in the comment section down below. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.